all began with the discovery of the old fire and the secret of the convocation. 13 mages, blinded, driven by the greed for divine power, and under the bondage of the circle, their armies unleashed death and destruction, bonded with the power of ancient runes, cursed to eternal life and eternal death. Until the last day of the old era had dawned.
So have you come to witness the day of my ultimate triumph, poor old man?
No. To witness your downfall. You cannot win. The convocation is a lie. It will destroy all of us.
So... You shouldn't have come. You really think I care a fig for your whimpering?
Welcome back, my friend. I know your memory is paled. 8 years is a long time. Many things have happened. The war is over, but its consequences were terrible. The convocation has shattered the countenance of our world. Since then, I've tried to retain whatever is left over from this world. But now I have a feeling of time closing in. The circle is closing, and these lands need a protector. May the power of the ruin reawaken with you. But this time, you should not be the slave of someone else's will. This rune is the scourge on which your soul was forged. Wear it now yourself, and be the master of your own decisions.
I'm free. Master Rowan, The orders sent me with an important message. Something's happening at the Wildland Pass. Creatures made of black steel. They are breaking into the Northlands.
The Iron Ones have come. So, it has now begun.
You must set out at once.
Indeed. I will go see Darius. You, my friend, should gather your strength first and arm yourself. Follow the messenger to the town of Greyfell. When you get there, speak to my friend Sartarius. He will give you your instructions. He belongs to the Order of Dawn. Good luck. We'll meet again when I return, Rune Warrior.
By the gods! He really called a Rune Warrior!
I can hardly remember. How do I get to that city, Greyfell?
Follow the path through the rocks. I'll go with you. But let's be careful. The mountain goblins are in an uproar.
Iron is light. Welcome to the Northern Realms.
What kind of place is this here?
This is the Shadow Pass. It leads through the mountains to our capital city, Greyfell, the seat of the House of Wulfgar.
To Greyfell.
Just follow this trail. You can't miss it. But keep your eyes peeled. This land isn't called the Shadow Pass for nothing. Should you get into trouble, then run back here. We will know how to defend your life.
Has the old man gone off?
As you predicted, my lord. He will move on to the Wildland Pass.
Good. The snare is slowly beginning to close. He will never return from there.
What will happen with the Rune Slave, my lord?
Kill him. And then give this casket to the leaders of the Black Fist. It contains the plans for the invasion.
But my lord, I cannot conquer this Rune Warrior. I'm just a messenger, not a fighter.
I have complete confidence in you. Bring the casket to the Black Fist. I will give you a princely reward.
Lord. All right then. Die, Rune Slave!
Rune Warrior, stand by me.
Напрасно ты это.
What happened here?
Treason. I must get to Greyfell by the fastest route.
Mountain goblins have blocked that route. They're already setting up a camp. There is a rune monument right near. Summon your army there. It's the only way you can break through to Greyfell.
First, I must search for this traitor. The casket must be brought to the Order as quickly as possible.
Orcs! They're burning everything down! Where are the guards? Help us in our defense, quick! Otherwise we are lost!
To adventure. Quickly now. Let's go. Engaging the enemy. Enemy contact.
Thank you. Without you, things would have looked pretty bleak for us. The guards have a good drubbing to look forward to, those nincompoops. Here, take this as your reward, and please excuse the others. The people are a little frightened of you. You're a rune warrior, aren't you?
On the way to Greyfell.
Oh, it isn't very far from here to Greyfell. Just follow the trail up the mountain. Have a good journey.
Sartarius?
That's who I am. And you must be the rune warrior Rowan awoke.
Rowan is in great danger. I must speak to him.
He set out toward the Wildland Pass along with his bodyguard.
That won't be enough for him. There's another mage of the circle here. He confronted us in the mountains. Your messenger was a traitor. He led me right to him.
Another circle mage? Ye gods! Who?
His face was hidden under a dark hood.
And the traitor?
Dead. The Dark Circle Mage gave him this casket for the leader of the Black Fist.
The Black Fist? Impossible! That would mean...
To arms! Cave orcs! They're coming in from the Shadow Pass!
Orcs! They must have followed you from the mountains. Quickly! The Order must participate in the defense. The town laws demand that we intervene. Take over the command of these knights.
At your service, sir.
Follow the soldier to the gate. Return to me when the attack has been repulsed. Good luck.
Follow me!
Never surrender.
Good work, friend. Now, let us consider what else must be done.
Somebody has to follow Rowan and warn him.
And I think I know who. But first show me the casket you told me of.
Here. The Dark Mage gave it to the messenger. It contains plans for an attack.
Let me see. It is closed with a magic seal. You won't be able to open it without the password.
Is there any kind of magic that will break it open?
Yes. However, this seal was made by a circle mage, and only a circle mage can break it.
Then I must bring the casket to Rowan.
Aye. Consider this your first task as a fighter of the Order.
Which route will Rowan take?
You will first go to see Darius, the cartographer in Leonon. Darius has long spoken of a threat beyond the pass. This letter will open the gate to Leonon for you. And this rune here may be just as useful for you. Ask Darius about Rowan's whereabouts. Look for Rowan and warn him. If the Dark Mage finds him first, then may the gods protect us.
What does the Order of Dawn stand for?
The Order stands for the new beginning, the setting out towards a new era. Rowan himself created it to help him organize the new world. We are protectors, teachers, and builders. It is our task to help the new realms. Even the Dark Nations see this as our task. Oh, there are many in our midst who are striving for more. For fame, for power. But Rowan will not reveal the secrets of his magic. He has witnessed what it is capable of. Nevertheless, conflict and envy arise amongst the brothers of the Order. But don't be misled by that. Concentrate only on your tasks.
The Black Fist.
The Black Fist is a band of mercenaries and looters under the leadership of a war veteran named Brannigan. Until recently, they were just a gang of robbers. An annoyance, nothing more. But for the past few weeks, disquieting reports about their mischief have reached us. People speak of veritable hosts who have rallied to their banner, equipped with new weapons, armor, and with new commanders. Someone is supporting them. Somebody with money and influence. Go to the northeasternmost end of the city. There you will find a gate which is guarded by soldiers from the house of Leonie Dar. Give the soldiers my letter. They will open the gate for you. Behind it you will find the portal to Leonon. Between the islands. They are the only way anyone can travel from land to land and cover the huge distances between them.
Where do they come from?
Rowan made them. We don't know much about them, only that he was gone for 6 years, and that he built them in every land. While he was making them, he didn't distinguish between the nations of the light and the darkness, and just as little between nations and creatures. It was his wish for the world to become one again. This is why we need the gate fortresses. There is one of the 5 great royal houses of Nortanda. It once controlled the green lands north of here, all the way to the coast of Fiyar. Now they only dominate the island of Leonon and are the smallest of the still existing houses. The other houses are Utran, Halet, Wolfgar, to whom this city here belongs, and Iskander, which, however, was snuffed out.
What brings you to me, servant of the rune?
The Order of Dawn sent me. Are you the one they call Darius?
That's me. But you're wasting your time. I'm not interested in the intrigue games you and your kind are playing.
I'm looking for Rowan. He is in great danger.
Danger? What danger might threaten a mage of the Circle?
Well, unfortunately, it seems he wasn't the only Circle mage who survived the Convocation War. Rowan is headed straight for a trap.
Are you speaking the truth, servant of the rune? A second mage? If that's the case, then you must lose no time. Rohan travelled on further long ago to the Wildland Pass. Talk to Selen Fel, the commander of the guards. You'll need her permission if you want to cross the portal keep to Eloni. At the moment, this is the only way that leads to the pass.
What happened in Leonon?
Brannigan's henchmen have been lurking around here for a long time, but since the last moon they've actually been openly pouncing on us. They already have an iron grip on the western part of our country. They were never able to advance so far before, but they were also never as well organized and armed as they are now. You don't have to be a scholar to see that some dark plan is unfolding here. But nobody knows yet what the point of this plan is and who besides Brannigan is behind it.
So you know Rowan quite well?
Well, I surely know him better than most of those ne'er-do-well Order members you work for. He often visited me on his travels and told me of distant lands. And yet he remains a permanent riddle for me. The guilt of the Convocation still weighs heavily on his shoulders, that much I can say, but who is to judge him? Without him we would have long been lost in this fragmented world.
By the Soul River, the rune is on the march again. What times we live in.
I must reach Eloni, Lieutenant Fel.
I wouldn't stop you, but the trail there is controlled by the goblin hordes. We had to give up the portal keep to Eloni, and so we locked it.
Is there any way to reopen it?
For that purpose, I must send some of my men with you to the portal. Only they can unlock the keep. But as long as the area here is at risk because of Snarf and his gang, I can't spare a single man.
Can I help you solve this problem?
Absolutely. Hunt that bastard down. Snarf is a big, ugly goblin. His camp is to the west of here. Go past the 3 guard posts and then keep to the right. You know your craft, Rune Warrior. You've saved us a lot of trouble. Take this as your reward.
Will you now allow the portal keep to be opened?
I admit, you have proven your worthiness. I'll send some men along with you. Wait here. I'll have them march in. And something else. The men will march directly to the portal keep. Give them protective escort and make sure that they get up there alive. They will then open the gate for you. Should you fail, return to me immediately. Good luck, you'll need it.
We made it. You have fought valiantly. I have a feeling we'll be hearing more from you soon, Rune Warrior.
May it please the gods. Farewell.
Good luck, and be careful.
Ye gods, this is the end. Brannigan's armies have surrounded our homestead. They're burning everything down. Where is Leonidar? Where's Utran? Where are the armies of the humans? Tell me, where?
Cut off and encircled by the Black Fist. They're fighting for their lives as well, like you.
Then may Elen have pity on us all. They've closed the circle. We're lost.
From the village.
No, we tried an assault. It failed. Many of my sisters were killed in attempt. The ones who penetrated the ring of the besiegers were cut off and strewn into the four winds. I could make out 4 groups fleeing in different directions.
Then someone should go find them and bring them back to a safe place. Which direction did your sisters go?
2 groups fled to the forest valley, one of them towards the east. The third was forced towards the northeast. The 4th group is standing in front of you. I'll manage on my own, but please look for my sisters. Find them and bring them safely back to the homestead. There are hundreds of them. Alone, you could never.
I serve the rune. I can help you. Are there any of the old monuments in this area?
There are. Then perhaps there is still hope. Listen. The goblins of the Black Fist are besieging our settlement. Wave by wave, they are pounding on our defenses. Stab the goblins in the back with your troops. Corner them. They won't be reckoning with you. Should you succeed, then talk to Lakanda, our leader in the homestead. She'll know what to do after that. Now I'll show you a room. It was San, that miserable traitor. Human lust for gold is insatiable.
How can I open the gate?
Zarin must have stolen the key. He's probably hiding out in one of the goblin camps. The only one on this side of the gate is west of here, in an old ruin. But be careful. The camp is well guarded. You should assemble enough troops before you venture an attack.
Enemy contact. Stay with me, men. Fortify the defenses.
Here.
A mission for the Order. Is this the settlement of the Eloni?
No, that's on the other side of the hill. You have to pass through the forest valley to get there.
What is your situation here?
Virtually hopeless. Most of the attacks are still concentrated directly on the settlement. As long as that continues, we can hold out. But what happens after that? I don't even dare thinking about it. We have rescued many wounded men from the forest. I have to look after them. Please excuse me.
Can you assign warriors to help me?
Some of the wounded men are sufficiently healed to go along with you.
Good. The bows of your sisters will be of great help.
Here they are. They will follow you, if necessary, to death. Let us hope it doesn't come to that. Good luck.
Aunir's light in this dark hour. Are you one of the Runebound?
My services are necessary again.
Well, your help is certainly welcome. Here, take this stone key. It will open the gate for you. But I must warn you, there is a reason why the gate is locked. The land of beastmen and ogres begins right behind it.
Homestead is again in safety.
Accept our thanks, servant of the runes. I can offer you little more for rescuing us.
That's more than I'm used to getting.
It will take a long time for the wounds to heal and the dirges to fall silent. What do you plan to do now?
I must move on to the east. Leafshade is my next destination.
Then let me warn you, it isn't all that easy to defeat Brannigan's troops. They will surely mount a counterattack, and this time, they will send out their elite orc warriors. I will assign a group of our best marksmen to your command. With their support, you should be able to penetrate to Leafshade. They will be waiting for you outside the settlement. Good luck, Rune Warrior.
It's all right, man. He isn't one of them.
Who are you?
Sergeant Einar, troop leader, 2nd Shield Guard, and a true fighter for the House of Utran.
What brings Utranians to this side of Leafshade?
The desperate hope of a desperate commander. We were ordered to attack Brannigan's supply camps and burn them down, but we didn't have a chance. Now the way back is blocked, and even if it were clear, who could return to dying comrades with empty hands?
Perhaps not with completely empty hands.
What do you mean? Their scouts have discovered us. They'll inform their camp. The dance is beginning. Tiara's flame, what's that? They've been hard at work. What a bulwark. Tiara's flame walls. Ah. Send crossbowmen up on the walls to the right and left. Position them over the passageway, then lure their hand-to-hand fighters out. The hail of bolts will mow them down before they get to you.
Who are you?
An emissary of the Order on the way to the Shield.
Then I can wish you Ellen's blessing and all the good fortune of this world, friend. You're going to need it. I am Sinbin. Welcome to Leafshade, once one of the most beautiful gardens in Elen.
What happened, Sinbin?
Brannigan's hordes have been wreaking havoc in these lands for ages. In the old days they were just common robbers and thieves, but now they have new weapons, new armor, new commanders. I was just visiting here to gather the remaining things I needed for my spell work, when the hordes from the east descended on us like a tidal wave. They burned down the homestead and slew many of my sisters.
But you were able to flee.
Oh, I didn't run away from the battle, if that's what you mean. Brannigan had some of us taken captive, as hostages in case the sisters from Iloni were to seek vengeance. His adjutant Ronk slapped us in chains, and we were put on display like cattle. When a troop of Utranians attacked their camp, I was able to escape, but many of my sisters are still in captivity there, in the camp near the portal to the Shield. Since the Utranians broke through, Ronk has been fortifying his troops there. My sisters are chained right in front of his quarters.
Not much longer. Your sisters will soon be free, I promise you.
Be very careful. Ronk is cruel. He'd rather kill them than set them free. When you attack his camp, you have to act quickly.
Clear the path to Shield, fighting side by side.
Haven't you been listening? The mountain trail we came over is buried. We're cut off. There is no way back. The only possibility would be over the northern pass, around the mountains. But that would mean marching right through the middle of Brannigan's forces. 3 camps of the Black Fist hold that trail. If you want to get to the Shield, you have to defeat those armies. How do you expect to do that?
I possess the power of the rune. Come with me. Together we can do it.
You're a fool, though there's something about you I like. Maybe because I'm just as big a fool. Now then, so it will be. Let's hunt down a couple of greenskins. But we must be very careful. There are goblin scouts watching over the pass to the north. As soon as those scouts discover our men, they'll alarm their camp. If our army is not large enough by then, they'll overrun us completely. So let us be well prepared before we cross over the pass. Should we lose contact, we'll meet back here. Marcus here will show you where you can find monuments in this area. Follow him. I'll join you later.
Brannigan's army is defeated.
By the souls of the Morduin. These are strange powers you have, warrior.
Powers that have helped you in the fulfillment of your mission. Your task here is completed. You can go home.
You are a true friend of the House of Utran. Now that their supply depots have been destroyed, we will drive the Black Fist out of the Shield. Come along, we can rest later. Finally home again. But by the fires of Bargagor, what has happened here? Utran is overrun. Brannigan's troops have spread out all over the Shield. They are everywhere. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask for your help again, Rune Warrior. Come along. I know a well-fortified outpost. If there are any survivors, they will be there. Follow me.
Men, look. Einar is back. About time you got here, Sergeant. What is one of the Runebound doing here? Speak quickly before I have you run through.
I am looking for Master Roan. My path took me east to the Wildland.
To the Wildland? Well then, don't get your hopes up.
What happened here?
2 large armies of the Black Fist came from the Wildland at night. A traitor in our ranks opened the gate and poisoned our Lord Commander. We were overrun while we were sleeping. They now hold the entire east, as well as the village of Ganan. They've occupied the whole area, even your rune monuments.
Help me liberate the monuments.
Ha! Who are you? Utran owes you nothing. You fight your war, we'll fight ours.
I'm already fighting yours. Without my help, your men would have remained in Leafshade forever.
Then you were the one who rescued Einar and blocked their supply routes. Well then, help will be granted to you. What do you need?
Some of your warriors, in order to regain the rune monuments.
You want men? Look around. We have barely enough to hold our own camp. I cannot make that decision, nor do I want to. Only the Lord Commander can do that.
Where will I find the Lord Commander?
He is weak and unconscious. The traitor's poison is eating away at his body. Our field surgeon is powerless.
If only the Lord can decide what you dare not decide, then he must be healed as quickly as possible.
As I already said, our healing power is insufficient. Brannigan's poison is more horrible and lethal than anything we know.
Then you need elfin medicine.
Well, Shan Muir van Leonon is a healer from the White School. We would have sent for her, but it's not her war.
If your commander dies and I do not get to the monument, then it will very soon be her war.
Then go and ask for her advice. To the south there on the hill, you'll find the portal to Leonon. But be on your guard. Our spies report that there are some dangerous creatures lurking about near the portal.
Welcome, stranger. I am Shan Muir, the healer.
Lord Tinar in the shield needs your help, Shan.
What's wrong with him?
A strange poison is killing him. It's turning his lips black and robbing him of his consciousness.
Black lips? That's the Dark Kiss, a magic poison the Circle once created. There is an antidote. They call it the Alphalus potion. Alphalus is a rare herb that grows here to the north of Leonon. If you bring me some of it, I can make the potion. I fear, however, a horde of goblins has spread out all over the area where the herb grows. A fellow named Burgle is their leader. Destroy Burgle and his gang and bring me the Alphalus herb. Only then can I save your Lord Tinar. The guards at the North Bridge will give you the key to the North Gate.
Where are you off to, citizen?
What lies in the north behind this gate?
Burgle resides up there with his goblins. He's one of Brannigan's subalterns who's entrenched himself in there. Making his acquaintance will be of no value to you. Take my word for it.
I need the key to the stone gate.
With whose permission?
Shan Muir, the healer, sent me. It is important.
Very well then, suit yourself. Take care though, I've warned you.
So you're back.
Here, the Alphalas.
Good work, warrior. Now the potion will succeed. Here, take this Alphalas potion. Bring it to Lord Tinar. I hope it isn't too late.
I have a healing potion for the Lord Commander. Here, take it.
You saved my life. I am forever in your debt.
That's a debt you'll soon be able to pay, my lord.
Whatever is in my power. Speak. What can I do for you?
Poisoned you.
I don't know, but whoever it was, he would have done better to kill me straight off. Now there will be no place far and wide, and no hole too deep for him to hide in.
Do you have any clues?
Only one single, sad trace. He abducted my beloved wife. As the poison started to work, and I lost consciousness, he must have kidnapped her from our bedchamber. Keep an eye out for her. I hope she's still alive, although this is the hope of a fool. But wherever she may be, the traitor will not be far away.
I need an army to conquer the monuments.
That will not be denied to you. I will place a troop of my best men to your side. The men will assemble outside in front of the camp. You can make use of them whenever you want. But let me warn you in advance. There is a chain of observation posts between the monument field and the headquarters camp of Brannigan's Northern Army. If the scouts alert the main army, then you are lost. Interrupt their chain before the news goes any farther. Surround the monument field and attack from the south. Then you can slay the scouts before they pass on the warning. Take the path that leads between the stones. It will take you directly to the chain of observation posts. Good luck.
Who would have thought that one day the rune would save us? Here, take this. These raw materials are all we can offer you for your support.
You couldn't possibly beat them. There are just too many.
There is one possibility. In the east, near the portal, there's a grove of dryads.
The spirits of the trees. Yes, they would be strong enough to drive out the orcs. But how are you going to lure them out of their grove?
There is an altar in the grove. Sacrifice some lenya plants, a good 1,000 of them. That will awaken the dryads, and they will serve you. However, dryads only awaken by night. You must sacrifice the lenya in the dark. Here, rune warrior, take this map. It will help you gather enough lenya plants. And be on your guard. The Dryad Grove is behind enemy lines. There is, however, a secret path you can use to get there. Make use of the power of the Dryads. This is the only way you can destroy the enemy army.
Cursed Eyes of Zarek, what a ride. That was a damn good piece of work, friend. Without you, we would have been lost. Who would have thought that a rune warrior of all people would restore our hope?
Our paths divide here, Einar. I must move on, deeper into the wildland. Rowan still has a huge head start.
You will need the support of my men to liberate the monuments in combat. Speak to Captain Bahir. He's the commander here. A tough, wary fellow. Don't let him turn you away. Good luck.
Did this necklace belong to your wife?
Ye gods! Then she is dead. Oh, Shire. Those miserable bastards. Their blood will be the price they pay me for this.
One of the orc leaders was wearing this necklace. He must have gotten it from the traitor.
Find him. Find the murderer. He robbed me of my wife and my honor. If I were not bound by my duty as Lord Commander, I would hunt him down to the very end of the earth.
Your wife will be avenged. Nevertheless, your honor is unstained.
You don't understand. Not only did he steal my wife from the bedchamber, he also took the purple banner, the sign of our house. Without that banner, I am dishonored. No enemy has ever been able to take it away from us. Now it serves the traitor as a trophy.
I will find him, my lord. You can count on me.
Who are you?
A messenger from the Order. I must speak to Rowan. Quickly.
I'm afraid that will be impossible.
What happened?
A couple of days ago, we pressed forward to this place. It almost seemed as if Brannigan's forces were hiding from us. The few times we ran into them, they left us undisturbed.
Where is Rowan?
When we got to the pass, they suddenly attacked us full force. We were separated from Rowan and had to withdraw to this place. We believe he has moved further toward the west.
Then he's still alive?
Yes, we're taking that for granted. The hordes of the Black Fist can hardly do anything to harm a Circle Mage. But you should speak to our leader, Master Swanson.
Where will I find Master Swanson?
In the village to the north of here. That's where we barricaded ourselves in.
You here?
A message for Rowan. Master Sartaria sent me with urgent documents and a warning.
And you made it all the way here? Not bad. The hordes of the Fist have been marching west for days.
I noticed that. How by Aonir's light did you manage to hold out here?
With my heart, dear friend, and this steel. I'll admit they haven't expended much effort on us so far. They know that we can't escape them. At the moment, we have more important things to do.
Rowan.
Aye.
Где он?
Where is Rowan now?
Somewhere on the other side of the pass. We can only wait until he comes back. It is completely impossible to push through to him.
Not completely impossible.
You take your mission very seriously. Should you really plan to march against the Fist, you will need our help. I presume you need one of these monuments. If you follow the path to the east, you will come upon one. However, some skirmishers from the Fist are moving about out there.
Send out knights to provide some distraction in the east. That will give me enough time to get to the monument.
Aye, so it shall be. Send news when you are ready. Then you will get your distraction.
Incompetent rabble! More men to the wall! Let fire rain down! You bastards! I'll get you moving!
Какой нервный.
That blasted magician never said anything about a rune warrior. But Brannigan will make short work of him. Anyway, I still have you, my little darlings. Why are you still standing around? Get going! Kill that runic knave! Kill them all! This will be your last campaign, Rune Slave.
Rowan. Wait, this is a trap.
A trap? What are you talking about?
This path here leads directly into an ambush. A mage of the Circle. He wants to destroy you.
A Circle mage? So my destiny has finally caught up with me at the end.
You know him?
Indeed I do. This Circle mage wants to bring the Godstones under his control. Should he succeed, all of life as we know it will be snuffed out forever.
But why?
It is his goal to open a portal back into the valley. He believes this way he can change the course of history and acquire the power of the Convocation. But he is mistaken. He cannot control that power. Nobody can. It was a deception, a ploy of the evil gods.
The invasion plans for his armies are here in this casket. We took possession of it, but we cannot open it.
A casket? Should... Listen to me, Rune Warrior. We haven't got much time. Find Hokan's legacy. That is the only way you can prevent the destruction of the world. Look for it, and for the artifact that is powerful enough to stop a Circle mage.
I don't understand. What's wrong with you?
I have done whatever was in my power. Here, take this book. It contains the truth about the Convocation and its appalling consequences. May it one day decide on the fate of the world. And now give me the casket.
It is empty, but...
So we meet again, old man. Did you really think you could stop me? Now you will pay the price for your foolish efforts. Your journey ends here. For you, there is no future. You have done me excellent service. Return to your order now and tell them that the time of dawn is past. The time of war has begun.